Bond. James, you know the rest. In Casino Royale, the only Bond film they did twice. Maybe 3 times if you count that dinner theater looking one.
Oh, you're a legend, old boy. Card sense Jimmy Bond.
Welcome back to They Call Me Uncle. The first James Bond novel by Ian Fleming was not the first Bond movie, but was the first appearance of Daniel Craig as 007, as well as the first and last appearance of David Niven and Peter Sellers, and a whole bumper crop of other people too, but we'll get to that later. MI6 is populated by the usual secret agents, like M, Q, Moneypenny, Frankenstein, but not really.
Actually, I'm Miss Moneypenny's daughter.
Perhaps hoping to distance the franchise from Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig's version initially dropped Moneypenny and Q,
Wish I could make you vanish.
ending John Cleese's much-loved tenure as the latter,
No, you're cleverer than you look.
Still better than looking cleverer than you are.
yet they still kept Judi Dench as M. For a while. Continuity has not been James Bond's strong suit. The prerequisite Bond girl, Vesper Lynd, appears in both. The CI enabler, Felix Leiter, and of course the villain, the Chief, aka the Cypher. Bond's mission is to beat Le Chiffre literally at his own game, exploiting his horrible gambling habit and forcing Smersh to disavow him at best or kill him themselves at worst. Bond starts the game off badly, but is able to buy his way back in with help from Felix Leiter,
I'm saying I'll give you the money to keep going.
who straight up uses American tax dollars to do it.
Does it look like we need the money?
Bond is tortured by Le Chiffre, inexplicably rescued by Smersh, and does the unthinkable. Considers settling down.
Enough to quit and float around the world with you until one of us has to find an honest job.
Only to lose his beloved Vesper Lynd in the end. First to the communists, and then to, death. Both movies follow the plot from the book, albeit very loosely in 2006, and barely even the same planet in 1967. Casino Royale from '67 is a psychedelic romp so trippy it'd make Austin Powers freak out.
And it freaks me out.
This one comes up more like a Mel Brooks movie than a Bond movie.
The American aid, sir. It's arrived.
But there is a time and place for that kind of flick. In this take, Bond is long retired and living among a pride of lions for reasons unknown. MI6 then codenames every agent James Bond to confuse the enemy as well as us viewing at home. Peter Sellers' James Bond is the one who actually crosses paths with Le Chiffre, though kinda sorta doesn't because Sellers and Orson Welles hated each other. Vesper Lynd is played by 60s mainstay Ursula Andress, and you won't hear a word of complaint from us on that score. The plot is padded beyond belief, with seemingly no idea too batshit to be rejected. Perhaps as a consequence of having 4 directors, dozens of movie star egos, and probably all of the drugs. Bond having a daughter came out of left field, but that feels downright quaint next to stuff like this.
Excuse me. Are you Richard Burton?
No, I'm Peter O'Toole.
Then you're the finest man that ever breathed.
In the end, the plot is abandoned. The very concept of plot is abandoned, it seems. Everything falls apart, and everyone dies. It is a massive hot mess that steams for 2 straight hours, but an undeniable ton of fun along the way, resulting in a score of 3.28.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Casino Royale 2006 was kind of a soft reboot for the franchise, with the controversial decision to cast a blonde guy. Through that 007 franchise favorite, the opening gambit, Daniel Craig's Bond is introduced earning his license to kill by, well, killing a guy, and then another guy. Oh, that's what the two O's mean. While this era Bond was supposed to be a different kind of Bond film, it kept making nods toward the established Bond tropes of girls, gadgets, drinking, killing, shaking yet not stirring, and general Bond James Bonding. Though not as bombastic as Pierce Brosnan's, the action is fast-paced, and it's credited with introducing parkour to the masses, for better or for worse.
Parkour! Michael, parkour!
Giving us a 5-star moment right out of the gate. Even better, it introduced the masses to Ava Green, a TCMU favorite and an excellent Bond girl, possibly a top 10. The film is pretty faithful to the book, sorta. They play Texas Hold'em instead of Baccarat, but why split hairs?
Do I look like I give a damn?
Like the 67, this Casino Royale had to pad the plot because, fun fact, that book is really, really short. The 06 expands the story with a terror plot on a prototype airliner and a detour through Body World. After which the movie seems to start for real about midway through. As said, the film starts strong with the 5-star parkour chase, and despite feeling like two smaller conjoined twin Bond films, never really slowed down, earning it a score of 3.8. Because we dare to compare, how did the Casinos Royale fare against the other genres? Casino Royale 67 infiltrates 8th place between a couple of Superman movies, which is about where we expected it, while Casino Royale 06 runs and guns its way to 3rd place between the Frankensteins. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. YouTube thinks you're gonna like this next one. Perhaps even this one too. Who can say? Only way to find out is to keep watching.